Hey everyone, my last 2 theme park visits were at Six Flags Magic Mountain. On both of those days, I got to ride Six Flags Magic Mountain's new roller coaster, West Coast Racers. In this vlog, I'll talk about West Coast Racers and my experience with it. Check it out. As I take a leisurely stroll through Six Flags Magic Mountain, I'm here today so I could ride West Coast Racers. They're doing a preview for members only today, so yeah, I'm gonna check that out. I am not the most fittest of people, but the problem with walking with this side of the pathway is that there's hills versus the Goliath side of the pathway where it's mostly flat. Before I make my way down to West Coast Racers, I think I'll stop by and get a ride on Tatsu first. One of the theme park news accounts I follow on YouTube and on Instagram is Parks Bros. Parks Bros is headed by Drew. At that morning, I ran into Drew of Parks Bros, and I got his initial reaction to West Coast Racers.
I really enjoyed West Coast Racers. I mean, there were a lot of great forces on it, some cool, unexpected airtime too, some great hang time as well. I really think it's a great coaster at the park, honestly.
Thanks again to Parks Bros Drew for providing me that initial thought and reaction to West Coast Racers. Just recently, Drew of Parks Bros did an in-depth review of West Coast Racers and the Underground. I'll put the link to that video in the description of this page, or if you see it on the card of the video. Parks Bros is based out of Southern California, so if you want to definitely get some in-depth news of what's going on here in the Southern California amusement parks and theme parks, definitely check out Parks Bros and subscribe to them on YouTube. You can also follow them on Instagram. A lot of people have been waiting for this roller coaster to open here at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Right now they're doing members only previews for West Coast Racers, set to open in January 2020. Before falling in line to ride West Coast Racers, how about a ride on Apocalypse?
Es wurden keine Infektionen festgestellt. Sie wurden gelöscht, um fortzufahren. Nessuna infezione è stata rilevata. Sei stato
Oh, Daredevil is doing fly. And there.
Just about to conclude my day here at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Got my credit on West Coast Racers. That was a lot of fun. I spent most of my day at that part of the park just to get footage of West Coast Racers. West Coast Racers was a lot of fun. It is a fun ride, not too intense in comparison to something like Full Throttle, but the concept of that every ride is going to be a race is really fun. You go side by side with another train. And that's the end of my first time visiting West Coast Racers. You probably noticed the entire queue wasn't complete and the rest of the theming was incomplete as well. With that, I planned a trip to visit West Coast Racers on its opening day. West Coast Racers officially opened to the public on January 9th, 2020. So I just got my second ride on West Coast Racers here on opening day at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Walking through the queue, they added a lot more theming to replicate the West Coast Customs garage.
Indiana, West Coast Racers. Welcome back, guys. Good. Push down, pull up, exit off the right. We're stopped by Slingshot, you're introduced, and clear yourself.
Behind me, they opened up the Speed Shop, which is a West Coast Racers souvenir gift shop. It does not only have just West Coast Racers and Six Flags themed merch, it also has toy cars and whatnot in there as well. I was back here on the member preview day where they were doing the technical rehearsals, and seeing the progress from that day until opening day today, a lot has been done. Here in this new area of the park called the Underground, there's a lot of new shops like the Speed Shop behind me, as well as the Chicken Coop, which is just over here.
Perfect.
Six Flags Magic Mountain really revitalized this area of the park, having it rethemed the Underground around West Coast Racers being the new attraction here at the Underground section of the park. To echo what I said and what other coaster enthusiasts and pundits have said, this newly revitalized area of Six Flags Magic Mountain called the Underground is the best thing to happen to this park, as it will hopefully bring a lot more foot traffic into an area of the park that is known to not having a lot of people visit that area of the park. Anyways, West Coast Racers is a lot of fun. It is a great addition, especially to this side of the park. Now, this side of the park boasts 2 roller coasters instead of just 1 and a slingshot. Six Flags, West Coast Customs, and the founder of West Coast Customs, Ryan Friedlinghaus, did an amazing job producing this ride. And with the constructors' premier rides, they gave Six Flags Magic Mountain another great world-class roller coaster for their park. With the opening of West Coast Racers in the 2 days I visited at Six Flags Magic Mountain, I was able to meet a lot of different coaster and theme park enthusiasts I follow on the various social media platforms, mostly on Instagram. If you're watching this and I've met you, thank you for watching, and it was great to meet all of you. Decided to rain a bit, and I planned on staying a half day here at Magic Mountain. It's raining, gonna head home. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching this vlog. Be sure to check out Six Flags Magic Mountain's new roller coaster, West Coast Racers, as it is open in the new underground section of the park. Anyways, you guys have a great day. That's the end of this vlog. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the Spellgo YouTube channel if you haven't, and as always, thank you for watching.